This is part 4 of the aidpreneur.com training on pipeline management for RFAs, RFPs, and RFQs. After you have created your shortlist, then prioritize that shortlist to determine exactly which opportunities you or your company will pursue. The next step in pipeline management is to assign management of the development of your proposal. The goal of this section of the training is to provide an understanding of the critical factors you need to consider when assigning management. Now, if you're an individual professional, assigning management of the proposal development process is fairly simple, unless you've found a way to magically outsource yourself. However, this section is still important for you because there are still considerations for the level of effort you put into your proposal and making sure you have all of the basics right. If you're working in a team, when a decision is taken to pursue an opportunity, the very next step is to assign the development of the proposal to one person. This person owns the opportunity and accepts the responsibility of successfully completing, submitting, and tracking that opportunity until it's determined if the opportunity is won or lost. In slightly larger organizations, or organizations that have a larger fundraising or business development staff, the proposal manager may be just that, a manager. But in the small organization or individual practice, the manager is also someone who contributes material to proposal development. At the same time a manager has been assigned, the business development team should determine the level of effort that will be placed on each opportunity. This may seem a bit strange at first. Most of the organizations I've worked with over the last decade simply assume each proposal will receive the same level of effort and scrutiny. But this shouldn't be the case, and the level of effort that you apply to an opportunity should reflect, first, your estimated chance of winning the opportunity, and second, the amount of time and energy that you can logically put into the opportunity. Let me give you an example. At ISG, every opportunity that we decide to pursue is placed on one of 3 levels. Level 3 opportunities are what we call a Hail Mary, because these are opportunities we have determined we'd like to win, but believe we have a very small chance of winning. So we place a minimal amount of time and energy into the proposal development. Level 2 opportunities are what we call a 50-50. In these cases, we estimate we have just as good an opportunity to win as we do to lose. These opportunities warrant a higher level of effort and energy to develop the technical response, acquire qualified staff or consultants, and provide that truly unique response. These opportunities will also receive the attention of more senior staff and a more in-depth review process before submission. Finally, level 1 opportunities are those that we determine we have a better than 75% chance of winning. In these cases, we make sure our most experienced staff are focused on it, that we provide a truly unique and polished solution, and that we have the absolute highest quality and best fit staff and consultants and partners. This is our sweet spot, and we put in the effort to make sure we win a substantial amount of this work. The last thing that you want to do after assigning management and determining the level of effort is to make sure that you have covered all the basics related to the opportunity. These include things like the due date, the place the proposal must be submitted, the type of submission, if it's a hard copy or soft copy, the dates the questions can be submitted, if there's a pre-bid meeting, who in the organization is responsible for submitting the bid, and any other unique criteria that may mean the difference between your bid being accepted or not. While these all may seem like no-brainers, it's actually critical you develop for yourself or for your company a checklist of these types of basic submission criteria so that you never lose a bid on a technicality. And believe me, this happens so much more often than people think. Now that you have someone who can own this proposal, the next step is to divide up the work and complete the proposal and then monitor the progress of its development. I'll be covering this in the next section of this training. Thanks again for watching this section of the aidpreneur.com training on pipeline management for RFAs, RFPs, and RFQs. If you have any questions at all, please make sure to contact us at training@aidpreneur.com.